Hello, 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 hello,
Hello,
hello.
hello, 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 hello. Hello, everybody.
Hi,
How are you
everybody.
doing?
How are you all
My
doing?
name is Dr. Love.
My name is Candy Manu.
I hope you're doing great today. We want to share some few nuggets on marriage. I know it's been a long time we came online and
Yeah, we're just hanging around somewhere. So we decided to just do a short Facebook Live just for a couple of minutes and then we'll be out of here. So if you're watching, you can go ahead and share. We're not going to be here for long, so if you're watching, go ahead and share. Go ahead and share, invite your friends to come in right now. We just want to talk about the importance of teamwork, the teamwork in marriage. Somebody will be asking, Dr. Love is watching soccer. All his eyes are on soccer. Somebody will be asking, is it really important when it comes to teamwork? So we basically want to be talking about the importance of teamwork in marriage. So if you're watching, I hope you guys can hear us. Let me check my volume. Yeah. Yeah, so if you're watching, go ahead and share right now. Go ahead and share. God bless you all.
if you're online, let us know you're online. Please say hi.
Yeah.
All right. What is teamwork? Teamwork. What is teamwork? Teamwork is two people playing as one team. Two different people playing at the same team.
Like two people coming together
With one vision, one assignment
to fulfill a particular
to
purpose.
fulfill. Marriage is about assignment. Marriage is about destiny. Marriage is about purpose. Marriage is about what God has called the couple to do together. So marriage is not just about love and all of that. Marriage is about destiny fulfillment. Yeah, God gave the man an assignment. The woman needed to come on the team to fulfill a divine assignment and responsibility. So marriage is about the strength of the enemy in marriage is lack of teamwork. When there is no teamwork, the enemy thrives in the marriage.
The enemy enjoys
The
it.
enemy enjoys the marriage. One of the greatest asset of every relationship, every marriage, is teamwork. Maturity when you grow in a relationship, you come to understand that you don't have to uh, um, you don't have to do the same thing to be on the same team. It's a responsibility. Maturity, when you mature, let things go just the same thing. Because when there's teamwork, the enemy pass. God does not bless. The Bible says the house cannot stand. So anytime there is a division the enemy comes in and wreck and steal from the relationship.
That's right.
So prayer is hindered. Effort are not they don't generate results unless there is a teamwork. Oneness meaning that we are both on the same page. I may not like what you are saying, I may not like what you're doing,
But I'm with
but
you.
I'm with you, and we're on the same page.
That's right.
Why? Because the division, the strength of the enemy is division,
That's
and the
right.
strength of the couple is unity. Where there is unity, there's strength. When there's unity, anything you ask God to do, He'll do it. God does amazing things with couples who work in unity.
That's right.
And then that's why the enemy is always finding ways and means to create division. So, but as you're growing in love and growing in marriage, there are things you have to let go. Just let it go. You don't have to. You don't need explanation. You don't need an apology. You don't need any special sex. Just let it go. Just let that thing go, man. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
And one thing about teamwork is that it is not a competition.
No, it's not a competition.
It's not a competition.
It's not a competition.
It is not like I'm doing it, so
Yeah.
you also doing yours to prove a point.
No.
Okay, let me do mine to prove a point. Let you also do yours to prove a point. It is not about that. It's about you doing something. I agree with you. I am for you.
Yeah. So
and the other couple also doing something and saying that I am with you. I am for you.
So one of the things that is critical here, is that the man must sit down with his wife, make the vision clear. This is where we are going. This is what we are doing. And then you both of you come on the same team. A lot of couples are living like roommates, and the doing her own thing, the man doing her own thing. Such a family accomplish extraordinary. The will cause a lot of sabotage. Why? Because the strength of the marriage is living life.
That's
The
right.
strength of the marriage is the unity, the oneness, the oneness. When couples are one, when they play the same team, there's nothing you can accomplish. There's nothing. All hell can break loose, but it will always be temporal. So let's cultivate the maturity, and understand the teamwork. As a man, let go of your emotions. As a woman, let go of things that your husband is doing. That you've made a big deal out of it. Otherwise, witches will manipulate you.
That's
Otherwise,
right.
demons will invade in the marriage and steal. Every time there is a major confusion, the enemy comes in and rob. Anytime there is a lack of unity, the enemy comes in and there's a door. It's a door that's open. Then it comes in. Then comes into marriage. Something.
That's right.
Right? So let's stay together. Agree together. Agree to disagree. You can disagree on issues, but don't disrespect your spouse.
That's right.
Don't use foul words and don't leave the house and walk away and go and spend time with your ex-girlfriend. No. That is childish, man. That is small minds. So it is important. Sometimes you just have to go and tell your wife or your husband, I'm sorry. You don't have to, in marriage, you don't have to be right to apologize. You apologize because you are mature.
I like that. You apologize because you're mature, not because you were right.
Not because you are right, but because you apologize because you are mature. And you understand the spiritual implications of division, the spiritual implications of not being on the same team. I come from Ghana. We have a very solid football team in Ghana. But because many times when we play our team, everybody is good in his own way, and there is no
unity
and synchronization. So the enemy comes in, and although all of them are good players, they can't score. Why? Because they've not played. There's no unity. The unity thing is not there. The unity is the gel that binds the marriage together. And you will not agree on anything. Why? Because everything. Why? Because both of you are raised from two different families, two different mindsets, two different expectations. So
two different
backgrounds. And anytime there is a major disagreement, it's a sign that a door has been opened. The enemy is coming in. He's coming to rob. He's coming to pull you back. He's coming to attack.
He's coming to take away.
He's coming to take away. Before you let go of things and you come together and say, I'm sorry, you have to go back and start praying and pray a prayer of recovery.
And
all right?
fasting.
And fasting. By that time, major big family don't have a lot to marriage as no end. Why? Because every time, remember the secret, every time there is a major confusion in the marriage, there is a breakthrough that is being about sabotage. Every time there's a major, it's not because, I don't like the way you talk to me. No. Those are trivial stuff, man. Those are trivial stuff. Those are trivial stuff. When you realize that, it takes two people to disagree. And then if your wife or your husband is going off, you don't have to respond and fuel it. You don't have to fuel it, man. You don't have to fuel it.
I think that's the mistake that comes in. We tend to fuel arguments that begins.
You start saying stuff.
Yeah.
You start saying stuff, and by the time you realize you said the wrong thing, and the woman feel worse. By the time you realize the enemy,
then she starts reacting.
You start reacting, and before we recover from that little 5 minutes of disagreement, now you have to go back again and recover things. There was a breakthrough that was being delivered, but it has been hijacked. Why? Because there is no oneness. A couple that works, that pray together, that understand the power of unity, don't have to agree on everything, but they don't disrespect each other, and they don't make a big deal out of trivial stuff. All right. So I want to challenge all of us. If is the greatest secret of marriage. The greatest secret of every marriage is when both couples are mature to the point where they can work together. They can
do everything
and
together.
They can disagree, but they don't allow that disagreement to look at their scorer. We are watching soccer. And these white boys are very dangerous. All right. So let's
another goal.
I don't know. So let's. I want to challenge you, wherever you are, where you are watching us from. Make it from today. Make it up in your mind that hey, I'm not gonna encourage certain argument. I'm not gonna say certain things. I'm not going to respond to certain things. Sometimes you got to look like a fool to preserve the unity and the peace in a home. There's nothing like peace in your marriage. There's nothing like peace in your home. A home that has no peace is a war zone of witches and demons.
And one thing I would like to say to the women too, because women are easy access,
Yeah.
we women are easy access for the enemy. So we have to be very, very careful. Women need to be very,
Why
very
demons
careful.
like women? Demons like women.
And that's the truth, because women are very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Women are mostly vulnerable spiritual. So it's very easy for the devil to access women and then use women to destroy stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're a woman and you watch it and you listen to us, I mean, sometimes your husband will say stuff, you got to use wisdom.
And most men say things because many times they are stressed, they are under pressure. They feel like things are not moving like the way they're supposed to move. But as a woman, a wise woman, not everything. You got to understand who your husband is and how she's wired. And certain things, just walk away respectfully without disrespecting him, without saying words to fuel the little thing that could have been. I've realized this thing in many years, in almost 20 years of marriage, that some of the things you just walk away, you just keep quiet about it, and within 2 minutes the thing is over.
You take a chill pill.
Yeah, it's just over. And some of the things, if you respond, it's going to take you a whole week, and then everybody is walking moody, and you can't pray together, and then you just.
And you can't even agree to do stuff.
Yeah,
and
you
that's
can't
what
do
the
things
devil
together,
likes. So as a woman, when your husband says something that you don't like, I mean, take a little while and find the right time. It's all about the timing. When do you say it? Do you say it because you feel like you want to speak, or you say it because the timing is not right and you want to wait for the right timing? So it's very important that as women, it's good that we want to express ourselves, but the timing is everything. Is that the right time to express myself? Is that the right time to speak out? So we have to be very careful. We have the tendency of saying, I got to speak my mind, If
you speak your mind all the time, if you speak your mind all the time, you're going to be single, man. If you have to speak your mind all the time, nobody can stay with you. If you got to speak your mind all the time, you're going to be single, staying in a big house with a dog and a microwave, and you live in a very lonely life. All right? You got to speak your mind all the time. You're not going to be happy.
Yeah.
Nobody can stay with you.
That's
Why?
true.
Human beings are human beings. All right? So there are things you don't have to speak your mind. And when you get angry, be careful. You don't disrespect your husband. And as a man, you get angry, don't say things to demean your wife. Don't bring her down.
Yeah, because you are angry.
Because you are angry. Drink some water, walk out, and come back in. Don't go walk out and go spend all night somewhere, drinking out liquor and spending the little money on the credit card. All right? Yeah, so just unity, man. When your wife knows that you're mature, when you get angry and you call her, hey, baby, now I love you. Oh, really? Oh, man, leave me alone.
And
that's over.
And the funny thing about it is that it takes just something little to let every argument slide.
Oh, yeah.
It takes just something little. It doesn't take much. Saying I love you, I'm sorry, and then it kills every form of anger, and it prevents the enemy from coming to the marriage to steal and to take stuff from the marriage.
Yeah.
It's just one person being wise, one person being so matured and saying, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to let it slide and walk away.
Yeah.
And the thing is that when you walk away, it doesn't take anything from you.
Yes.
When you walk away, I mean, there is nothing wrong with it. It doesn't make you less of a person. It doesn't mean that you are useless. It doesn't mean that your husband doesn't love you. It doesn't mean that you are down. When you walk away, it's a sign that you are matured. It's a sign that you love your marriage.
By walking away, you don't walk away disrespectfully.
Yeah.
You don't walk away disrespectfully. You can walk away, your husband is more important than anybody in your life. More important than your pastor, your president, your pope, your bishop, everybody. So you can walk away respectfully. As a man, you don't walk away banging the door, bang.
And then you hear things on the floor.
And you are using curse words, and you are cursing, and you are screaming, and you are swearing. No. Sir, relax. No, relax. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's a sign of childishness. It's a sign of immaturity. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, so somebody want to talk about it now, please. If I've said something that I'm wrong, please forgive me.
I'm sorry. Then that's it.
And that's it. And then the right time, sometimes when your wife realizes that you are matured, you come back and say, baby, I'm sorry. I know that I shouldn't have spoken to you like that. We should let it go and just, hey, and just have a good time. Have a good time. Oneness, the power of marriage. The greatest power of marriage is oneness. Oneness, spiritual oneness, Emotional, mental oneness. You are one. You are both on the same page. If you touch one, you have touched both of them. And when you are one, nothing is impossible.
That's right.
You are a force. You are a team. Nothing is impossible. A house, a marriage and a home where there is no unity is a playground of demons and devils and witches and foolishness and robbery and all kinds of sickness and all kinds of manipulation from hell. All right? So stay together. Let's stay together. Make it work.
Make it work.
Don't look for opportunities to get out of it. Stay there. Make it work.
Yeah,
all right?
I like that. Don't look for opportunities to run away. Don't look for excuses to run away. And say, I'm tired of this one. Everybody has a reason to walk out with the marriage. When you want everything, you will find it.
Everybody has a reason.
And then when you're looking for it, as I said, you will find it.
Oh, yeah.
As long as you are looking out for an excuse, a loophole,
yeah.
you're going to find it, you know. And then you will have a lot of reasons to walk away. But don't look for reasons to walk away. Don't look for reasons. Just stay where you are. And then, you know, as we are saying, teamwork. Work together. Do everything together. When there is no teamwork, it's impossible to pray together.
Yeah.
You cannot. No matter how you feel that you are prayerful, when there is no connection, there is no way you can pray together. So let's strive as much as we can as couples to work together, have a teamwork, and keep this in mind. It is not a competition.
Yeah.
When your husband is doing something, you got to back him. You know, you back your husband and support him, whatever he's doing. And when your wife is doing something, you got to back him. And then one of the things I realize is that most of the women who are into ministry, they tend to dominate the husband. You know, you have to do what I'm saying because I am do what I'm saying. It's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. No matter how you are called into ministry, you got to submit unto your husband's ministry first and then yours.
Yeah.
It is hard that, you know, we can swallow this, but we got to swallow it. We need to get it.
If you're a powerful woman, and if you are the king of the jungle, or whatever you are, or the CEO of a big corporation, when you come home, you're a wife. Be a wife.
That's right.
Throw away your title, come home and be a wife. Save your husband, submit to him. If you don't submit and love and respect that man, even if it's a homeless man, marriage will not work.
It's true.
A man may have nothing, but if you don't respect him, marriage will never work. Marriage will never work. You know, and we are living in a society where the marriages are not working. Why? Because, you know, and then tend to, as a man, don't focus too much on the negatives. Don't look for negatives. If you look for there are a lot of negatives in your marriage. Everybody has one.
That's right.
Don't focus on the negative. Focus on the positive. Find a reason to compliment. No. Find a reason to compliment. Find a reason to say something good. Find a reason to do something together. Find a reason to compliment. And then remember, the last one is that when you are saying words and you are correcting, just be careful of your tone. Don't raise your voice at your wife. Don't, as a woman, never raise your voice at your husband. Never do it. Never do it. Never raise your voice at your wife and begin to and say it funny.
Especially when you use a body against it. Yeah. You look so fat. You're ugly. Look at your head.
Yeah.
Your hair is not nice.
I regret marrying you.
Yeah, all those words.
Yeah, I shouldn't have married you. All this trash. All this childish talk. Childish talk. We should stop that and get into business. Pursue a vision together and understand that God has brought you guys together for a reason.
For a reason.
And where there is disunity, nothing is accomplished. And where there is unity, God is there. God is there. God is there. God is there. God bless you. You got to go back.
You got to go back and finish this Safari watcher.
Find out who is winning this game.
I know.
All right.
All right. God bless you. We love you all.
All right. Cheers.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah.